Hello, denizens of the internet. Today, we are going to examine this Star Trek illustration posted in Variety magazine that accompanied this article. The future of Star Trek from Starfleet Academy to new movies, and Michelle Yeoh, how the 58-year-old franchise is planning for the next generation of fans. Next generation, I get it. I'll let others dissect the article. I'm more interested in reading the tea leaves in this poster, which I guarantee you that the characters portrayed in it and the actors playing them are right this moment counting the number of times they are included, their size, and position in the poster. Because as we all know, these are not people without massive egos. Let's go through it together and see who got in and who didn't make it. We're going to get bitchy, girls, so strap in. I should mention that my skills go beyond just gauging the egos of actors. I grew up at the height of the Cold War when the Soviet Union was impenetrable and the West would look for the smallest clues as to the goings-on in the hidden Kremlin. In this famous picture, Nikolai Yevtsov, pictured right of Stalin, was later airbrushed, removed from this photograph at the Moscow Canal. What did that mean? We all know. It is these skills I bring to bear on this magnificent poster. It might be hard to see it, but I will try to do my best to zoom in and out to illustrate my points, especially those watching on cell phones. At first blush, I think this looks okay. The illustration by Neil Jameson is wonderful. I did have a bit of a start because I couldn't immediately catch the shots. I was having acid flashbacks to Paramount's Star Trek Day poster, which curiously left out O.G. Kirk. Shatner was quoted as saying, "It doesn't bother me in the least. A bunch of self-righteous strangers thinking they are sending a message by erasing the past? Who is going to forget? It's everywhere. It's so indoctrinated that it will take many generations to be forgotten, no matter what they do. Let it be." Sorry. But after that brief panic attack, O.G. Kirk was there, several times actually. But I still got the feeling he was not as prominent as he should have been. Sorry, look, I'm a Kirk fanboy. Obviously, O.G. Spock is prominent, front and center, deservedly so, but only appears twice in total compared to O.G. Kirk's 5. So maybe O.G. Kirk is fine. But Ethan Peck's Spock, I think, is too large in relation. Yes, we all love Spock. I get it, but O.G. Bones, Uhura, and Scotty were given minor treatment, whereas Sulu was more prominent and appeared twice? Sorry, but Kirk, Spock, and Bones were the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Poor Bones was sequestered with the Deep Space Nine losers. O.G. Chekhov missed the cut, but poor Anton Yelchin's did make it. Next Gen really got shortchanged. Picard wasn't so bad, but just look at the tiny and sad Riker, Worf, and Geordi. Data was reasonable. I would have subbed Deanna Troi for Wesley. Enterprise, I thought was properly represented. Sure, have lower decks, but did we need the crew from the live episode from Strange New Worlds? And speaking of SNW, they were in greater number than Discovery, which, if my eyes weren't failing me, was only represented by the insufferable Michael Burnham and, strangely, a much larger Michelle Yeoh. Was that Booker? Yes, I know Pike, number 1, and Spock were also in Discovery. Fuck off! Hey, I know what kind of challenge this illustration must have been to make, and I'm sure someone was breathing down Jameson's neck. Still, the J.J. Abrams Star Trek crew and villains, I think, were, properly represented. How about Deep Space Nine? Sisko was shafted for sure. He should have been at least as prominent as Archer. Voyager, I think, was fine, but Janeway and Seven of Nine should have overshadowed SNW's bland Uhura and wimpy Kirk. Pike is man-spreading and taking up more visual real estate than I think he deserved. Picard, Season 3 made it. That made me very happy. I don't know who the hell these jokers are. I will add that it was great to see Ricardo Montalban's Khan and Canadian Christopher Plummer's Chang. Yeah, inappropriate, but still great. Kim Cattrall as Valorous, yet another Canadian, made it. There you go. What do you think? Who didn't make the cut that you think should have? And which actor do you think is most pissed off at their inclusion or lack thereof? Come on, dish girls. Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.